Breakfast is the most important meal of the day, and Nebraska schools across the state are being urged to take part in the Breakfast Challenge. And joining us with all the details is Eric Saviano. He's the program manager for food and nutrition access with Nebraska Appleseed. Eric, before we dive into this super cool Breakfast Challenge, tell us more about Appleseed, that company, and how that gets rolling into this challenge.
No problem. Sure. And thank you so much. We are a nonprofit advocacy organization that fights for justice and opportunity for all Nebraskans. We focus on all sorts of issues, but food access is one of our primary ones and the one that I get to work on. So we are part of coalitions. We work directly with the Department of Education Nutrition Services, and almost all that we do is to get kids eating the food that they need around the state.
Okay, so you guys have come up with this Breakfast Challenge. What is this challenge? What do you guys hope to get out of this?
Yeah, definitely. So the Breakfast Challenge would allow any school across the state to participate to win some cash. We are trying to encourage school districts to just continue the good work they're doing with school breakfast. We know that lots of them are doing great work getting the food to the kids that need it. This is an opportunity to get the schools to try new things to get more kids in those lunchrooms, those school breakfast rooms that they serve. So it's a challenge that's open to any school in the state. We have two categories: under 600, above 600, their enrollment. And if they score enough points between February 1st and February 23rd on a school breakfast scorecard, they will win some cash prizes up to $750 for their nutrition programs. So we think it's a fun challenge, a way to get more people engaged, and would love to see more people doing it.
Yeah, most definitely. What is it about breakfast? You know, we've all heard breakfast is the most important meal of the day, but what is it about breakfast that really gets a student going and set up for success?
That's a great question. Lots of kids are eating breakfast at school. Some of them eat at home, but we know that breakfast fuels healthy kids. Kids who eat breakfast have better focus, they have better attendance, they have fewer tardies, higher scores, and just healthier bodies. Incredibly, it's a lot like adults. If you don't get the food that you need, you're not going to be performing the way you need to be or focusing on what you need to. Hangry is a word that comes to mind, and I know teachers across the state are going to understand what that is for a kid. Breakfast at school is a really important place where kids can get meals if they need it. And so we want to make sure we're emphasizing that with this challenge.
Most definitely. Okay, Eric, what else is important to mention on the topic of either this breakfast challenge or just school nutrition across the state in general?
So breakfast is really the most important meal of the day. Like you said, it's one that we want to make sure that kids have access to. We know that school districts are doing a great job getting that out to kids, but we have worked with the Department of Ed. We've worked with other partners around the state to give some options for districts to improve, whether that's marketing, whether that's trying out a new program to serve a meal for free. You could be inviting your school board or your administrators to participate. In general, we're just doing our best and encouraging our districts to do their best to get the meals where they need it the most, and that's into hungry kids' bellies.
All right, Eric, if folks want to learn more about the Breakfast Challenge, what's the best way to do that?
Yes, we would love for folks to visit us on social medias to find it. I think the easiest way to do that is the Nebraska Department of Education Nutrition Services, and look for School Breakfast Challenge. They should be near the top.
All right. A lot of great information. Eric, thanks so much for joining us.
Appreciate it. Thanks, Alex.